So yeah, you were talking to me earlier just briefly about the Internet of Things and kind of the evolution of that and how this will play into it.
Good.
Can you just touch on that aspect
Sure,
of this technology?
sure. There will be so many devices on the internet. Everything is becoming internet connected. The challenge really is twofold for network professionals everywhere. The challenge is how can I get all these devices on the network and keep up with demand? Anymore, there's IP lighting, IP refrigerators, IP everything. Everything is connected to the internet. So how do we even connect all these devices to the internet in the first place? Keeping up with that is the first challenge. Then the second challenge is how do we do it securely? Way back when, 20 or 30, I hate to admit my age, but 30 years ago, when we started doing wireless networks, we thought, hey, this is really cool. I can connect my laptop to the network without wires. This is awesome. And then it dawned on us, wait a minute, if I can connect to where I need to connect, so can other people. We had no security back then. It was just really revolutionary that we could do wireless. There was no security. Now we kind of have the issue of, oh, this is great. We now have IP-based lighting, and I can just talk to the lights and it'll dim or be a different color or whatever. I mean, my refrigerator, I can be at the grocery store and it'll tell me, hey, you're low on milk, you're low on this, you're low on that. That's all well and good, except that it's not secure in most cases. And so getting the device on the network is half the battle. Securely getting the device on the network is the other half of the battle. And so we do feel like smart speakers, this fits into the IoT, the Internet of Things conversation, and that it's exploding. There's so many devices all going on the network at the same time, and people are not, for one, either they're not aware of the threat of security, and number two, if they are aware of it, they don't have time to keep up. Just the idea, how often do you upgrade your software on your home devices? I mean, nobody does that. Nobody does that. So every time you put a new device on your network, for one, you install it without security. And even if you did install it with security, a month from now, are you going to update the software patch to keep it secure? Probably not. And so from that perspective, the smart speakers, while they're great, I would think you'd want to be a pretty self-disciplined person to use it in a secure manner, to stay up with all the software patches, because I think people like Amazon and Google, they've got excellent engineers, and they will try to stay one step ahead of the hackers, and as hackers come out with a way to compromise their product, they'll come out with a way to patch it so that they can't do it anymore. Well, that's great, but the hackers know how to get into the product on the old version of software, and if you didn't upgrade to the new version of software, you're a sitting duck. You became the easy target. So to be thinking when you make that purchase, am I willing to expose myself to future risk if I'm not self-disciplined and continuing to upgrade the software? In a sense, you're asking for trouble.